Hello! Welcome to week 9 of marathon training for the London Marathon. I have gotten over a cold or whatever that funky thing was last week. I feel like my groin injury is now gone. I do have some tightness in my body that could just be because I haven't really been doing much in the way of strength training or my easy runs. I've been doing my long runs, but my body's just been kind of tight and stiff. But it's a new week and I am excited to get this one done. We are getting closer to marathon day. I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to traveling up to London, and especially with my husband and my son. And I am looking forward to taking part in this historic and fantastic race. I'm looking forward to it. On the docket for this week's training, I have strength training today. I have a tempo run tomorrow, coupled with strength training. I then have cross training and lower body strength workouts. Then I have easy runs and upper body workouts to close out the week. Then this weekend I have a half marathon race scheduled. It's called the Dam Run, DAM. It's going to be at the Cherry Creek Dam in South Denver. Or Greenwood Village, I believe. Greenwood? I keep wanting to say Greenwich, but that's not right. Greenwood Village. I think it's Greenwood. Yeah, I have that on Sunday. I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping that the weather is really nice. As if you watched last week's training video for week 8, you saw that it was extremely windy. So I'm hoping that that's not the case for the race this weekend, but we will see. I know it's a half marathon, and I know that I signed up for the race, and it's all prep for London. I'm excited for it, don't get me wrong, but I'm also not, intimidated by it, which is a really good thing. And that's actually very new because I usually get very anxious and very worried about races, actually about most things in life, but races particularly. And in this case, I'm feeling pretty good about it. So we'll see. Hopefully it's not cut short distance-wise because of the weather like the last race I did. And knock on wood, I'm going in hoping that I'm fully recovered and that I don't have any injuries awaiting me. So please keep me in your good graces and good thoughts for that. I have my packet pickup on Saturday, which is a rest day for me, and yeah, it's gonna be a good week. I'm really excited, and we'll see how it goes. Have a good one. All right, hello again. I wanted to do a quick video just to show you some of the things I use to fuel for my long runs and preparation for my long runs. I put in an order to the feed, thefeed.com. They're amazing. Yes, my coach had recommended the feed to me, and they're based out here in the Denver area, and I love them because they have everything on there. And then you get a $20 credit monthly toward all of your fueling needs. So go check out the feed. Awesome stuff. I already dug into this because I wanted to try it. I do take salt stick tablets. That's something I've shared with y'all. I do the chewable capsules, and then I also do the capsules. But I wanted to try the drink mix, and so I already kind of mixed that in and tore into it because I wanted to give it a go, and it's actually really good. This lemon lime flavor almost tastes like pickle juice. So it's different than the actual capsules or tablets, which taste like lemon lime, but I thought this tasted more like pickle juice, which is not a terrible thing. I like it. So I am going to keep getting these. I'll probably try another flavor the next time I order from the feed, but this is really neat. It's really, really good. I think I'm going to try this with my next long run. These I order and I drink when I have a run on the docket. So if I have a run, let's see, I have one this afternoon. Okay, today's Friday, so I have another one this afternoon, and I'll put this in there into a thing of water, and I'll drink it. It's really good. So tri-berry is what I usually get. The new flavor I wanted to try was orange. So we'll see how this one goes. I opened it up, and we're gonna give that a try as well. I also wanted to try this Element. I have heard some good things about it, but I've never tried it because I love salt stick and goo. So as far as like the tablets and drink stuff, but yeah, I want to try Element, so I just grabbed a single packet of it. I think it was $1.50, so we'll give this a try. I got orange salt. Let's see how this goes. And then this one is a brand new product I'm really excited about. As you know, I love the Morton gels. The ones I usually get are 100. This is 160, which is really cool because I am a slower runner, and obviously I need my fuel. So when I have long runs or, halves or a marathon, I carry a bunch of the 100s with me, but this is neat because it's 160, which means that there's more carb in it. So I don't have to carry as many. And I'm really, really stoked about this. I have a half marathon coming up this weekend, so I'm going to give this a try at that. And yeah, I'm really excited, and I want to incorporate this into my marathon. I don't expect there to be a different taste because it's the same thing. It's just got more carbs. So it's a slightly just thicker a little bit. I mean, it's the same size, but as far as what's in here, it's a little thicker. But I love Morton gels. They got me through Chicago Marathon, training for Chicago Marathon, and I'm going to keep using them because the taste is amazing, and I guess that's really funny to say because there really is no taste. It's got the texture and consistency of Jell-O. I like to put them in the fridge before my run so that they're nice and cold, and then when I get to the point in my running where I need to take a gel, it's nice and, I don't know, I'm just weird. Maybe there's a problem with putting it in the fridge. I don't know. I haven't seen or heard anything differently, but these are really good. So I am looking forward to trying these ones out, and yeah, go check out the feed. Gosh, the lighting here is terrible. I look like I'm sick. I'll need to figure out a different place to record. I wrapped up week 9 for the 2024 London Marathon. I had a really good week. I actually have a funny story. But first, I wanted to share with you that I got all of my workouts in this week. Everything was peachy, and there were no hiccups, nothing. It was great. Now the funny story. Yesterday I completed a half marathon. It was called That Damn Run. Oh, uh, DAM. It took place in South Denver, above and around the Cherry Creek Reservoir. So there's a dam right there. It was a really nice, beautiful run at the very beginning and the very end. So I'm going to share, if you'll look here, the elevation profile of that race. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, I had no idea. When I registered for this race back in December, I believe, it was one of those I threw onto my radar only because of when it was being held. I knew that I wanted to run half marathons in both February and in March in preparation, as training for the big marathon event in April. And when I registered for this race, it was perfect. It was the only one in the local vicinity that I thought, okay, this is going to be perfect. Half marathon for March. I didn't look at the elevation profile. I didn't look at anything. I didn't read up on it. I just thought, okay, this just fits the time that I need it to be. Well, I did the race. I finished it. I wasn't swept, thank goodness. But oh my word, if you think of the elevation, here it is again. Elevation profile. This is insane. It's so insane. When I went on Saturday to pick up my packet for this race, I got this. Here's my swag here. It says, if you know, hashtag if you know, you know. And I didn't think anything of it, except that I thought, okay, maybe it's just because it's a funny, name, That Damn Run. I don't know. And then they were really hyping up their mascot, Justin Beaver, who I did got to get to meet. I don't have a picture with him, but it was a cool event. I did the race. I got there. And you'll see the videos of it. I when you finish the first 3 miles alongside the reservoir, beautiful, again, very beautiful, 360 views. You see mountains, you see the city. It's gorgeous, and the weather was perfect. So I'm running out 3 miles, and then I noticed that I couldn't see where the course was going, and that's because right after this, you pass the 3 mile mark, it kind of does a quick 180-ish turn, then it goes straight downhill. I mean, there's some meandering that go, but it's going down. And I'm thinking to myself as I'm going down, like, oh, okay, this is just a little thing. No, it kept going and going and going. You couldn't see the trail really in front of you. You're running alongside, I believe it's 285 in Aurora, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe we're going under 285, and and I lost sight of like the big group in front of me, and I said, okay, where is this going? Where's this going? And just follow the signs, follow the chalk on the sidewalk, on the trail. And I kept going. And sure enough, it goes underneath 285. And then it goes up again by about another maybe 40 feet elevation gain, goes up, and then it goes back down, and then up, and then down. But these are just little baby hills, things that I'm used to in my regular training. So that wasn't an issue. And then it goes back down again. And I thought, okay, this is gonna suck coming back up, because I do know that this is a down and out course. And it kept going down, 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 little hills. And I thought, okay, I'm waiting for the turnaround point. I mean, we're still going down. And I think to myself, this is not going to be fun going back up. So, needless to say, I didn't negative split this half marathon, which I was hoping to do because, again, this is my training and I was supposed to do gold marathon pace. I did gold marathon pace going down. That was not an issue. But going back up, when I hit that turnaround spot, they have a little section there just cheering for you. Go, 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 you're doing great. And I turn around, there's this other lady with me, and she's just looking at me. She asked me, have you done this race before? I said, no, this is my first time. And she made a comment. Well, she said, I've not done it before either. She said, but now the swag, the sweater, long sleeve. She said, it all makes sense now. The hashtag, if you know, you know. And we were just learning that. So that's my funny story. I did finish the race. Again, I didn't negative split this. I wanted to. That didn't happen, but I didn't get swept. So victories, right? You got to focus on the positives. It was a beautiful race. The staff and people running it were amazing. It was part of the Run Denver series, and it's the last race of their Run Denver series. So I earned the last medal of it, which was, you can see here, that damn run. And it was really neat. They have a whole stand. So if you do the Run Denver series, I believe it comprised of 5 different races, and it's got magnets on the back. So there's this like postcard that says Denver on it, and it has a skyline, I believe. And then the races, if you do each of those series, kind of attached to that postcard on the border. And it's really, I'll see if I can find a picture of it. If so, I'll throw it up here. But it's really pretty how it all came together. But I only have the one. I'm hoping. I think next year I'll do the whole thing. But yeah, I really liked it. Run Denver. There's Justin Bieber, and it was quite the experience. I'm so happy I got it done. I'm so happy that I survived. I am sore today. I posted about this race on my socials, and I got comments and messages from people saying, "Oh, congrats, you did that run. That run's hard." And another person said they had to DNF that race because it was so difficult. And another one of my running friends in the local area said, kudos to you, like that race is hard. And she did the Run Denver series, and she said that she had only done the 5K because for the 5K you stay on that rim, so you don't have to do any of the elevation stuff, whereas a 10K you do have to go down and then come back up. So she said, I only did the 5K because I'm not doing that hill. The massive hill. I was cursing the way back up that hill. Just pissed off. You should have seen me. Plus, I was all salty, literally, because I'm a salty, salty sweater. And so, if you were there with me and if you knew, I guess if you could hear my thoughts, they weren't at all PG-13. I was very, not angry, but just, what on earth, Chelsea, did you get yourself into? But I finished it. It was great. It was so much fun. Yeah, it'll just be one of those funny stories that I tell for a long time. And I'd like to do it and try it again next year now that I know what I'm going into. That damn run. That was rough. It got hot quick, and there were hills on top of hills. But it was fun. Had a good time. I'll probably do it again next year.